Story 6, Part 18. The Weapon with My Name. The street was a war zone. Smoke rose in curls that smelled like burning copper. The rain hadn't started falling, but the air tasted like it was about to, thick, electric, ready to burst. The angelic line was holding, but barely. The green pulse had retreated to the corners of the block, seeping into the cracks like it was searching for a new host. Satan floated above it all, wings unfurled, not feathers, but jagged, molten shapes that hissed like cooling iron. And then he smiled. It wasn't the grin of someone who thought they were winning. It was the grin of someone who knew a secret. "You think this city was my prize," he said, his voice low, almost intimate. "But I've been after you, Elias. Since the night you were born." The words hit harder than any blow. My knees buckled. He lifted one clawed hand, and the air split, not like fabric, not like glass, more like reality itself was tearing open. From the rift, something stepped out. It was a man. At least, it wore a man's shape. Tall. Shoulders hunched like he was carrying a burden too heavy for decades. His hair was matted, his coat hanging in shreds. But his face, God help me, his face was mine. Not a mirror image. An older me. Scarred. Eyes gone flat and hollow. Skin pale like it hadn't seen the sun in years. "This," Satan said, "is the you that was promised to me. The man who would sell his soul for silence. The man who would watch his city burn and feel nothing." My double stepped forward. His voice was my voice, but stripped of hope. "You think you're fighting for them," he said, gesturing at the rooftops filled with people watching. "But they'll turn on you. They always do. And when they do, I'll be waiting to take your place." The angel to my right tensed, sword raised, but the light's voice rang in my head, "Do not strike. This battle is not of flesh and blood." I couldn't move. Couldn't breathe. The air around my double felt like ice and fire at once. He was everything I feared, every compromise, every failure, every temptation to just walk away. Satan leaned closer, shadows dripping from him like oil. "Defeat me tonight, Elias, and I'll still have this. Defeat me, and I'll still have you." The sky above cracked open again, this time with light, pure and blinding. It poured over the street, over me, over my double. And in the middle of it, I heard him. "My plan is not to save this city without you, Elias. My plan is to save you. So this city will see what I can do with the broken." The darkness recoiled. My double stumbled backward, hissing, his form flickering like a bad signal. Satan roared, not in anger this time, but in pain. And then the rain began to fall.